Yes, I support it as a Austrian citizen.
Albanese, when he was a student at Sydney University, he already became a leader, the students' leader, and of course, even at that time already he was member of the Labour Party. And I don't know whether you know that the guy called Tommy Wren. Tommy Wren was one of the cabinet minister of the what's the was the Prime Minister of 1970s. I'm getting old and I forget. Sorry? Whitlam. Yeah, Gough Whitlam's the cabinet. And Tommy Wren was a POWs. He was captured in East Timor by Japanese and sent to the Bill-Matai Railway construction, and he was, became a very, aware of the Japanese atrocities. And then after the completion of the Bill-Matai Railway's construction, he was sent to Japan. And he was forced to work in a coal mine. And then he realized that the Japanese people were also exploited by the Japanese government, the state government. So the problem is the state power when the war starts, and the people become the victims of war, conducted by their own government, and they don't realize that because of nationalism and racism, etc. So after the war, Tommy Wren, when returned, came back here, he decided to work on peace. So he started, campaigning this the conciliation between the Japan and Australia, and he worked very hard as a peacemaker and also against the war. For example, he was campaigner, one of the leader of the anti-Vietnam War. During the Middle East War, the Iraq War, he actually flew to Iraq and release the Australian citizens who were left in Iraq and couldn't come back to Australia because of war. He actually went there and negotiated and brought back anyway. So Albanese, Tommy Wren actually realized that Albanese is a very talented student, and so he actually helped a lot. Tommy Wren helped Albanese, and Albanese regarded Tommy Wren as a father, because Albanese's mother was a single mother, okay, fatherless. So the Tommy Wren became a father figure for the Albanese. Now, I don't know if Tommy Wren is still alive, whether he will approve Albanese. He would probably say, bugger up. Albanese is now completely forgotten what he had learned from Tommy Wren about the peace. So it's a shame. It's a really shame. And this buying the submarines, nuclear submarines, 3 of them. Just stop joking. This is ridiculous. And spending huge amount of money when the people in Australia, so many people are now suffering from poverty. So I don't want to support Labour, but when you think about the Conservatives, it's also hopeless. So anyway, I better stop.
Thank you so much. What a wonderful discussion, and we appreciate all the thoughtful question and engagement from our audience. And a heartfelt thank you to our distinguished, incredible panelists for your sharing the view in the afternoon with us. Let's give one more round of applause to our panelists for sharing their time with us. So, Professor Yuki Tanaka, Mr. Tao-Wing Kim, Ms. Christine Kim, Dr. Eric Fu. Thank you so much for your time. So, that's wrap up.